Good evening, everyone. So we'll just wait for a few more minutes. A lot of people are yet to join. So take a 5 minutes. So we will start exactly at 7:05. Okay. And Chandana, is the issue from yesterday resolved? The technical issue? Chandana, can you hear me? Right. Good evening, everyone. So again, we will continue from where we left off yesterday. So if you have any doubts till yesterday, what we did with Google Analytics, LinkedIn as well. So hopefully everyone has started to work on their LinkedIn profile. Okay, very important, especially for you people who are stepping into the world of corporate. It's very much needed for you people. So make sure you start doing that as early as possible. Start sending connection requests, build your network in LinkedIn. That is very, very important for you. Okay. So today what we'll do is no, tomorrow and day after, Rajesh has a question mid exams from tomorrow. So, Rajesh, we are going to wind up by this Friday. So, 24th will be our last session, right? So, today, tomorrow, and day after. So, three sessions we have left. So, Friday would be our last session for this. It's a 15-day program. So, Friday would be the last session for this. Okay. So if you miss any sessions, again, you can go to the LMS. In that, recorded sessions would be there. In that, you can have a look at. Okay, Rajesh? Okay, great. So what we'll do today is we'll look at when it comes to social media, there are again two important channels that are there. Let us try and understand a few things about those channels. One is YouTube and the other one is Facebook, which is very important, right? So basically, if you want to become a creator yourself, let's say in YouTube or in Facebook, right? So what are the things that you need to do? What are the things that you should keep in your mind? And how to go about things. So those two topics we will cover in today's session, right? So first we will start off with YouTube. We will understand how to create a YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube channel, how to upload content and what are the things that you have to keep in your mind when you are uploading your content, right? So again, a lot of SEO also plays a very important role when it comes to YouTube, right? So search engine optimization. YouTube is nothing but a video search engine, right? It is just like Google, but it has videos in it rather than blogs or any text that you want, right? So basically, YouTube also is a search engine, but for videos. Exactly how it works, what are the things that you have to keep in your mind, and how can you, how can you monetize your YouTube as well? How can you start earning from your YouTube as well? What are the things you need to do? So we will learn about those things as well. Okay, step by step, basic things. So one by one, we will cover all the points. Okay. So someone is Anand is asking, you have not written the first assessment. Will it affect your certificate? No, assessments wouldn't affect your certificate, but attendance would, right? So if you have less attendance, then you won't be getting the certificate. This one assessment would, but make sure tomorrow or day after we are going to have our second assessment. So probably, hopefully tomorrow itself, because again I need to give you out the results day after of that assessment, right? So let's see. So whatever we have learned till today, whatever we learn end of the session, that would be given in the second assessment. So make sure. That you get ready with that and you learn and you revise and you want to go through it. So make sure you are ready with your preparation. Okay. So I am going to share the screen now. Okay. Great. So hopefully my screen is visible for everyone. Okay. Just 1 second. So Surya, your microphone is not working. You don't need a microphone, Surya. You're not talking, right? So if your speaker is working, that's more than enough. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I'll just. Okay, I'll be sharing the screen. Okay, great. So YouTube, as we all know, probably one of the most commonly used application in our mobile now, in smart TVs, in our laptops, computers, that is YouTube, right? So it might be for our clients, it might be for our personal use, or it might be anything that we are passionate about. We are creating content. Having a good understanding about this channel is very important, right? A lot of people are spending a lot of money advertising on this channel, right? So if you are advertising the content of your client, you need to have some understanding about what kind of content you need to create, your client needs to create, in order to reach maximum amount of people, and in order to bring out the most engagement. Or let's say, more than everything, if you want to become a content creator, right? You want to create your own content. Again, what are the things that you have to keep in your mind in order to be a successful content creator, right? So again, maybe 5-10 years back, there was not much competition. A lot of people had a lot of success when it comes to using YouTube. Now, due to, there is a lot of competition, it doesn't mean you cannot succeed. But the thing is, you need to understand what are the different strategies, that are there within these tools, which can help you beat your competition, and take you to that particular level which you wish for, right? So first thing that you need to understand, when it comes to YouTube. Again, YouTube was started way back in around 2004-5, around that time, right? So by individual creators. Then it was taken over by Google. Now YouTube is part of Google itself. Okay, right. So what are the different types of videos? This is very important for us to understand. As a creator, when I am creating something, some kind of content, I need to, video content especially, I need to differentiate it properly and have a clear understanding what type of video is it, right? Am I creating a learning video? Am I creating an entertainment video? Am I creating an emotional video, right? So am I creating a video through which people are going to learn something? For example, if do it yourself video, as we call it, right? So all these videos are videos wherein people are going to learn something for us from us, and they are going to implement the same thing in their life as well, right? So when we do this, when we understand the difference between these three different kinds of videos, we will have a very much clear understanding about our audience as well, right? So the audience for learning videos could be different, the age gap would be different, right? So the demographics could be different, the location could be different. Again, depending on the kind of videos you are creating, everything could be different, right? So basically, it's very important for you to know whether I'm creating a video which I would want people to implement that in their life, or whether I'm creating just for fun, wherein people would just, do nothing, just spend some time on my video, just watch it, just be happy about it, which brings about a smile on their face and nothing else. So is it just for entertainment, or is it something that is going to touch people from within, right? So it is going to teach, add some value into their life, right? So like emotional videos, right? So wherein I am creating a content which is going to, through which people are going to take something out of it, which is going to add value into their life, or it is going to make them come back again for more kinds of videos. So usually emotional videos are the kinds of videos which makes people, come back again and again, because they kind of form a connection with you, right? So that will help you to gain again more and more users for your channels, right? So again, these can be differentiated and created separately, but there could be videos where entertainment and emotional video could be merged, right? So video could be entertainment, at the same time you are touching people's, adding some value into their lives. Again, it depends on what your content is about, right? So basically in YouTube, if we go, these are the three different types of videos that we usually find, right? So these are the three videos, different types of videos. Now, before curating a content, there are three questions that you need to ask yourself, right? You need to have a very clearer understanding. See, when I talked about when we were learning content marketing and when we were learning about video creation there, right? So I had a point there wherein I said you need to first understand your audience. You need to have a very, very clear understanding of your audience, right? So once you have that, you will know, okay, what exactly is the interest of my audience? My audience size. See, I want to create videos for audience. You cannot, for example, you cannot just go about and say that I'll just create this video, whatever I'm good at, I'll just create it and I'll just publish it, and it doesn't matter. If I don't know who the audience is, later I'll see that. No, because when you are not only creating, but when you are publishing as well, as we are going to see, there are a lot of things that you need to, details are there that you need to, provide when you are publishing the video, right? So if you don't have the idea about what are the keywords you're targeting, what are the audience, different audience you're targeting. So all these ideas, if you don't have, then again, it will be very difficult for you to reach maximum number of people, right? So it's very important for you to know, okay, my audience is from this particular age group, from this particular demographics, and from this particular location, because location to location, the interest of the audience changes, right? The interest of the audience probably in southern India would be different from interest of the audience in northern India for a particular age group, right? So it's very important for you to understand the interest of the audience. Then you need to know, okay, if this is my audience, then what kind of videos do they watch, right? So if it's an audience from 35 to 50, right? So what exactly kind of and predominantly male, and they are from southern part of Karnataka, right? So what kind of videos do they actually watch, right? So again, you need to have an idea about that. Now you know that, okay, I want to create a video. Let's say you want to create a, for example, let's take an example, a prank video, right? So a small prank video or any food video or anything that you would want to create, right? So a lot of people are already doing it. A lot of people are already doing it, but you should have a clearer understanding about why people would watch your video, what value you are actually adding, so that you are differentiating yourself from others. This is one point. What is your USP, as we call it, right? Unique selling proposition. So what is your USP, right? So everyone is doing the same thing, right? But what are you going to do different from them, so that people will be able to differentiate that and say that, okay, this video is much better. A lot of people are doing the same thing, but this particular video is a bit different, right? So again, these are the three main questions that you need to ask. Again, why I wanted to, share this with you is video creation is not easy, guys, right? So it takes a lot of effort. At the same time, it takes a lot of budget as well, especially if you're doing it for clients and stuff, right? So it takes a lot of money. It's very expensive, right? So it's very expensive. So you need to figure out a lot of things at the start itself. You need to be very clear about what you need to do, and then you can go ahead and you can start with your video creation. Okay, so these are the few things you need to remember, right? So the first things first, channel, right? So let's just go into that. Okay, so let's say this is your YouTube account. So with your email ID, so as you can see with your email ID, as you can see, this is your, this is how your YouTube dashboard would look like. Just you log into your YouTube, just log in with an email ID. This is how it looks like, right? On the left hand side, you have something known as your channel here. Your channel is already automated. It is created for this particular email ID. So now if you click on your channel, right? Right, so this is what you are going to get. This is the dashboard of your channel. Now what you have to do is Now a few videos are also here, are already here. Probably once you have created your channel for the first time, once you click on this your channel for the first time, you wouldn't have anything. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on customize your channel. This is where all the all the data is inputted, right? So customize your channel, you click on channel customization, and this is something we call it as YouTube Creator Studio. This is where all the work goes into place. Okay. This is something we call it as YouTube Creator Studio. This is exactly how it looks like. On the left hand side dashboard, we are in the dashboard now. This is how dashboard looks like. So let's look at these things. So the second one is the content here, the menu item. So the second one is the content. So if you click on that, this is where all the content that you have uploaded, you will be able to see here. Okay, this is where you add the content as well. Okay, so the next one is the analytics part. As you can see, analytics. This is where you are going to find all the details of your channel, right? How many subscribers are there? How many views you have got? What is the watch time, total watch time of all the videos that you have uploaded, right? So how many subscribers you have got? All these details you are going to get through analytics, right? Overview, a separate, like, content analytics you would want to have, right? So you have a lot of different content, and through content you want to look at on the right hand side. As you can see, last 28 days you can have, like, last 365 days, last 7 days. Again, as you can see, all the analytics you are going to get here of your channel. You need to know what kind of, like, audience activity that has happened, returning viewers, how many people who have watched the video and come back to watch your videos, unique users, how many new people have come in the last 28 days. As you can see, if you go here, previous 2 days processing, estimated number of people that watched your content within the selected date range. As you can see, last 28 days, how many unique users and how many subscribers you have gained in the last 28 days. So all these details you are going to get. And if you just come scroll down in the audience sections. So here you are going to get when your viewers are on YouTube, the timings you are going to get here. You will see that whether most of the people watch your video in the morning, afternoon, evening, and the time frame, right? So, and channels your audience watch. Again, you will get the details, what kind of other channels your audience watch as well, right? So, if you have, like, want to keep an eye on the competition, so probably if you are creating food videos, right? So maybe your audiences are watching your video, they are also watching your competitors video who are creating food videos as well, right? So that also you are going to get what your audience watches. Again, these are specific channels. These are the kind type of videos your audience watch, whether they are watching, like, learning videos, do it yourself videos, entertainment videos, right? So what kind of videos your audience are watching. Here again, you are going to get age and gender as well. So what's exactly the age and gender of your audiences, so you can figure out exactly, let's say, whether my content that I'm creating, whether that's appealing to the age group from 18 to 25 or 25 to 35, right? So why these details are all important? Because in the future, if you want to run video ads of your content, right? So whatever content you are creating, you want to, like, take it to a larger audience. And then if you want to create video ads, again, you know exactly who your target market is, right? So you know what age and gender to target, what geographies. As you can see, top geographies, you'll get to know from which part of the world people are actually watching your content, right? So, or liking your content or watching your content, right? So here again, through these details, you will be able to, like, target these people if in the future you decide to advertise your content as well, right? So again, audiences part. On the left hand side, again, comments are there after analytics. As you can see, comments. So whatever comments people have run on whatever different video of yours, all the contents you will be able to get here, right? So here, Right. So these are enough for now. So later we'll come and explore the other things here. What are there, right? So these are the main menu items that are there. So you can in your dashboard, which you can navigate through, right? So now coming back to this, right? So the first one is what you have to do is you have to set up your channel. So you have already set up your channel here, all the things. I mean, whatever is needed, you won't need to change, like, the photo of the channel and everything. You will be able to do this in the editing part here. But the first thing first, after once you set up the channel is keyword research, right? So let's say I am creating a content. So I will go back to the content. I have created a video, which I feel that it is right for my audience. And I have worked like, a lot of things I have done in order to create that. Now I can, if you want to create or upload a new video here on top, as you can see, create option is there on top. All you need to do is create upload videos. If you want to go live, you can go live here as well. So upload videos, if you just click on upload videos, this is what you are going to get. So I'll just show you here. You have to drag and drop the video. So once you drag and drop the video, you are going to get these things. So I'll just click on edit. Okay, right. So once you drag and drop the video on the right hand side, your video will look something like this. So this is a 40-second video that has been uploaded. But here on the left hand side, everything will be blank here because you wouldn't have given any details as of now, right? So for you, it will be the first time. So on the right hand side, your video will be uploaded, and on the left hand side, everything will be blank. So now you need to provide all the details here. So this is where the process SEO, remember how we did on page SEO, title, meta description, and all the things, right? Keyword research, where all you put your keywords and everything. All those things apply here as well. Okay. This is same as I said, YouTube is a search engine itself, right? So the only difference is it's a video search engine, right? So again, so the first things first here in the title, as you can see, this is where you provide the title. Again, the same content creation part, whatever we learned, heart of the content, value, emotion, trust, it applies here as well. So in the title, you add the value, right? So you add the value and you add the keyword as well, right? So again, keyword research, the same process what we followed in SEO with the use of a lot of different tools. In those tools, you saw YouTube as well, right? So for example, if I'll just log into this one. Just give me a second, guys. Just 1 second. Okay. Sorry, guys. There's some issue here. Okay. So I'll just share my screen. Okay. So Ahref keyword generator. So if I just go to that, right? So keyword generator tool, right? So as you can see, YouTube option is here, right? So if I go to YouTube, it will show me. So if I want to search for something, let's say I'm a food blogger, so vlogger, so I want to create about food. Let's say best vegetarian food in let's say Bangalore. If I just search for this keyword, right? So I want to create, like, in Bangalore, I have visited 10 different vegetarian restaurants. So I have prepared a video about that. What are the best vegetarian food places to visit in Bangalore? So obviously a lot of other people would also have like, prepared content on similar content. But again, what are the different keywords that people would search for? So again, that in order to find that, so I'll just search, and for YouTube, find keywords. Or let's take it, rather than food, let's take it restaurant, Bangalore, right? So find keywords. Okay. So as you can see here, only one keyword idea are there. One keyword idea it is showing. It's a not a free tool. Okay, so in Bangalore, anything is there? Here, let's find keywords idea. Phrase match, again one keyword it is showing here. So I'll just go to keyword tool dominator. Keyword HC keyword are there. Not here. Go to uh, keywords.io. Yeah, yeah. So as you can see here, for YouTube, as you can see, so many different keywords it is showing here, right? So as you can see, yeah, so affordable veg restaurants in JP Nagar, Bangalore, Andhra style pure veg restaurants in Bangalore, Andhra veg, authentic non-veg, authentic. Again, as you can see, these words, people are actually searching with these words. You can actually add these words to your title and description so that you will be able to match the search intent. It's similar, it works similarly, just like how the search intent that we are trying to match when it comes to Google search engine, just like that, right? So multiple keywords here you can select whichever keywords you would want, and use those keywords within your title and your description in order to match that search intent. Okay, so again, keyword research process is simple, it's the same, right? So title, this is where whatever primary keyword you choose, let's say authentic veg restaurants or authentic restaurants in general, if that is the primary keyword that you would want to use, you can use that in the title, right? So main primary keyword, you have to make sure it is in your title as well as it is in your description as well, right? And in description as well, as you can see, multiple things we have added here till, as you can see, 5,000 characters. Just imagine, okay, here in title maximum is 100 characters, and in description you can add till 5,000 characters. So many different things you can add, right? So multiple keywords if you want to use as well, which you want to target people who are searching for that, right? But make sure it is related to whatever content you are creating, not just you just don't do it for the kind of for the sake of fishing, right? So make sure you whatever content, whatever keywords you are using and whatever content you are creating for the description, right? Whatever description you are providing, again within the description people provide a lot of links as well. So as you can see, one link has been provided here, okay, in this content, just like that, for people to follow other social media channels, or just for them to go to other video of yours, right? Multiple video of yours. Again, if someone wants to watch those link also, you can provide within the description as well. It depends upon you what strategy you are using. Again, it helps wherein you provide multiple links here. If you're getting a lot of views for your videos, there is a possibility that these links also will get clicks as well. Okay. So when you're doing keyword research, so make sure title and description you keep in your mind and add it carefully, right? So your title, your make sure it's like 100 characters. If you can make utilize of, I mean, you can, if you can utilize it, then please utilize it, all the 100 characters, but make sure your primary keyword, main keyword is there in the title, and you are adding value as well. When someone searches for that, there will be a lot of videos that he will get, right? So in a search result within YouTube, but why should he click on your video? Again, that value should be added in the title, right? So title and description are two important things that you need to keep an eye on. So if we just scroll down, right. So again, here thumbnail. Thumbnail also very, very important, guys. Many a times, I mean, I have faced that many a times. I have gone through that. Again, you might also have come across it many a times, wherein we are searching for something, and within the thumbnail is nothing but the still image of the video, right? Still image of the video, wherein they say something. Once I click, and again, once I go to the video, it's something else, right? So a lot of time that happens, right? So that is something we call it as clickbait. So never do clickbait. It might be through your blogs, or it might be through your YouTube channel videos. Never do clickbait. Again, it is a very bad reputation, wherein once they enter the video, they will know it's not the video they are looking for. They will immediately close it. So what happens is Google will get to know that not a lot of runtime this video is getting, there is some issue with this video, and it will not rank your video. Okay. So thumbnail, again, Google will YouTube automatically chooses thumbnail if you have not provided any thumbnail. But if you are providing any thumbnail, you can just come here, and upload option is there. You can upload the thumbnail. If you don't do that, Google will give you options like this from your video. YouTube will give you options like this from your video, whether you want to use this as a thumbnail, this as a thumbnail, this as a thumbnail. Again, thumbnail plays a very important role in your CTR, guys. Click through rate. Again, here also CTR, we saw that in Google ads, right? Google ads are nothing but, I mean, YouTube ads are nothing but which runs within Google itself. There also CTR matters a lot. If your video is getting a lot less CTR, again, Google will say that maybe your video is not relevant, and it might be a cause for your ranks to come down as well, right? So again, thumbnail plays a very important role within your CTR. Make it appealing, right? So just like image content, right? So how we learned about image content, what are the things? So branding. So whatever your brand value is, try to add into your thumbnail. Try to add that value which will motivate people to click on it, right? See, when you are creating search ad and display ad, in search ad you are using only text. In display ad, you are using only image. In video, basically two things you are using, right? But when it comes to YouTube, here you are using both the things. You are using text in the form of title and description, as we just saw, and you are also using image in the form of thumbnail of the video as well. Okay. So both the things, in both the things you can add value, wherein your text, your title and description can motivate people to click on the video, or the thumbnail that what you are using can motivate people to click on your video. Okay. So again, so these are the different things. So thumbnail becomes very important for you in order to increase your CTR, that is your click through rate, right? So don't ignore this thumbnail. So make sure if you find a good thumbnail that Google has chosen, that's okay. You can choose that. If you feel that you need to you can create more attractive thumbnail yourself, then do that and just click on upload thumbnail, and you can upload it through your this one. Okay. So now coming down, as you can see, so we have not created multiple playlists. Just one playlist is there. That again, you can create multiple playlists here itself and add whatever videos. Let's say if you are a food channel, right? So basically, depending on veg food, non-veg food, you want to create two different playlists because you are creating different videos for vegetarian food and non-vegetarian food. So just like that, here you can come and you can just create a new playlist, and you can add whenever you are uploading a content, you can add that content to that particular playlist. Okay, great. So now, if when I have come down, so as you can see, this is also very important. YouTube takes this very seriously. Is this video not made for kids, right? So you can click yes, it is made for kids. No, it is not made for kids, right? So whatever it is, you feel that is it good to be shown for people who are as you can see, age restriction is there here. Okay, no, it's made but not made for kids. Yes, restrict my video to viewers over 18. No, I don't restrict my video to viewers over 18 as well. So these two things, make sure you do that, because if you don't do this and Google finds out that it is not for children, whatever videos you are preparing, it's for adults, and you have not specified it, Google might penalize you, and YouTube might penalize you, and it might take down your channel as well, right? So when it comes to audiences, so make sure you're clear about who your audiences are, and then select whatever is applicable for you here. Okay, great. So now click on show more here. Just take this to the top. Show more. Yes, right. So here, as you can see, first thing Google is asking paid promotion, right? So does your video contain any paid promotion, right? So there, within YouTube channel, people make money by two ways, right? One, they get paid by YouTube, depending on the views, they get verified and etc. etc. A lot of other processes are there. We'll see that later. So that is one part. The second part is by collaborating with brands and brands and other people, right? So when you're collaborating with a brand, it means you're doing a paid promotion for a brand. So mention that. So Google will be, YouTube will, at the start of the video itself, it will show that this video contains paid promotion. You might have seen a lot of YouTube videos where at the start on the top itself, you will see that this video contains paid promotion. It means that the person who has uploaded the video has selected this block. Okay, has selected this particular box wherein he has told Google, YouTube that his this particular video has paid promotion in it. Okay, why is this important? Again, right? So without informing YouTube, if you do that, that is again, YouTube thinks that we are fooling the users. Users are there actually to watch your video, not any paid promotion, right? So what YouTube thinks is, if there are any paid promotion in between, if you're doing that, then that might demotivate the user, right? So that's why Google says that within YouTube, make sure you specify that, so that at the start itself, we can notify the user that this ad has paid promotion. If it's this video has paid promotion. So if the person is not interested in seeing that video, he might exit it then itself. Even after that, if he feels fine, if paid promotion is there in between 5-10 seconds, it might be there wherein a person talks about, see, use this, use that, or something like that within the video, then that's fine with me. Then he can go ahead and watch that video, right? So again, just to make the users aware. YouTube asks us to do this. Okay, right. So again, rest of the things are pretty automatic, featured places, automatic concepts, everything. So just on that. Okay, right. So this is also one important place where you add your keywords. That is your tags. Very important place where you add your tags. Okay, add your keywords, right? So as you can see, I have added multiple keywords here regarding Python training, Python language here, right? So again, simple thing, whatever you would want to add, because these tags acts as keywords here. YouTube will understand, okay, what exactly your video is about. It's about Python programming, jobs, Python learning, tutorial, fees, institute. So if anyone is searching in YouTube through these keywords, there is a huge possibility that your keyword, your video could be shown to them. Okay. So keywords are important in your title, in your description, and in your tags. These are the three main parts wherein you have to make sure you add whatever your main keywords are for which you need to be found. You would want to be found as a search intent. You would want to match. So make sure these three places, title, description, and tags, you add your keywords without doubt. Okay. So tags again important. So all you need to do is just type in and just click on tab and it is added there. Okay. Type and click on tab or space, double space. So your tag will be added there. Okay. Language again, English, caption none. Yes. Recording date and everything. Add that because this, if you add, right? So Google will know that how new is the video, right? So like, the authenticity of the video and when it was recorded and how valid it is for today's generation, right? So basically recording date also you mention that, and if you make any edit or anything to the video, keep changing the recording date and make sure it is fresh and it is published. Yes. So now again, very important point. Licensing here. Okay, licensing. One is standard YouTube license, the other one is Creative Commons. So what's the difference between these two, right? If you choose standard YouTube license, it means that no one else can use this video or any parts of the video that you have created for any commercial purpose. There will be people who download your video and use parts of the video to publish their own video or anything, right? So when you use standard YouTube license, it means that you can sue them in the future, right? So you can actually criticize them or put a case on them in the future if they use it for their own commercial purpose. But if you use Creative Commons, then you are giving authority to others to use your video for any kind of commercial purpose. Okay, that's the difference between these two. So you have to decide. So even if you want to use someone else's video for your video or commercial purpose, make sure just to see that whether their video is standard license or they have selected Creative Commons, right? So then you will be able to figure out whether to use that video or no. So here standard YouTube license or Creative Commons. So you can see, remember when we were doing when we were talking about image creation in our content marketing at the start, we spoke about Creative Commons, right? So we can use Creative Commons, but if any license, standard license are applied, then we cannot use image, videos, whatever that is. Okay. Then everything else is self-explanatory here, nothing much, right? So again, choose this as well, academic system, whatever it is. If you want to, if this is about the academic system of India, wherein schools, colleges, any particular academic you are promoting, then you can choose any of those, or you can choose the level here. For whom it is, for beginner, experienced, or anything. So it will be easier for YouTube to show that. Okay. So again, last here, but not the least, again, so you can allow all comments, you can hold all comments for review, or you can disable comments. So in a lot of videos, inappropriate videos, you will see that people would have disabled the comments there. Okay. So again, depending on whatever your choice is, you can allow people to comment, or you can hold all the comments, wherein comments will come for you only if you approve it, then only that comment will be posted there only after your review, or you can disable the comments in total here. Okay. So these are the things, important things that you have to keep in your mind when you are creating your content. Again, remember, when it comes to keywords, very important, guys, title, description, as well as your tags. These are the three main things. Apart from that, thumbnails as well, very important. And whatever the age restrictions, whatever you need to choose, so make sure you choose it properly, right? So now coming to the part of the video here, right? So once you have created a video, here the visibility option is there, right handed side, right? So you want to keep it private, you want to keep it unlisted, you want to keep it public. So obviously you want to share it, you want to schedule it to be public in the future date, you can schedule that as well. Okay, you can select that. Now subtitles, you want to add subtitles for your video, you have that, right? So again, you can come and you can add a caption, you can edit as text, you can add all the subtitles that you would want for your video on the left hand side. So audio also, we will come to that a little bit later. Okay. So if you want to add subtitles, you can add it from this tab. Here end screen as well. Right. So as you can see here, any particular other videos at the end of the video, once a person reaches end of the video, do you want any other video to be shown on your video so that people will click on that, right? So again, you can select that any other particular video that you would want to add, any other element, like, any other video you would want to add. As you can see, best for viewer, most recent upload. So again, those videos of yours, if you have multiple videos within your channel, so from these options, you can choose those and add those videos. So usually what happens, once you finish your video watching on YouTube, at the end, you will see multiple videos showing there again, right? On that video itself. This is right at the end, right? Once the video is finished, right? So this is where you can add those videos as well, right? So these are the few things that you have to make sure that you keep in your mind while you are creating YouTube video and when you are publishing your YouTube video, right? So now, so once you have created video, again, remember guys, so a few things, we'll talk about it later, right? So here on the left hand side, as you can see, I'll just go back to the thing, right? So here on the left hand side, as you can see, if we come down, there is something known as earn here. Okay, earn. So if I click on that, got it? Right, right. So as you can see here, right. So as you can see here, in order for you to start earning from your videos, you need to have 1000 subscribers, or you need to have at least 4000 hours watch hours of your video. That is your videos, multiple videos, whatever you have uploaded, the hours should be the watchable hours, whichever has the watch hours which has happened for those videos should be at least 4000, right? So again, short views, again, as you can see, one of the following, at least 4000 hours of your watch hours of your videos, or 10 million views of your shorts. if you have created multiple shots of your videos, shorts we know, right? In our video, we keep scrolling shorts all day long. So at least it should have 1000 subscribers is a must. Apart from that, you need to have at least one of these, that is 4000 hours watch hours or 10 million shorts views. So you need to have in order for your YouTube channel to be monetized and for you to start earning. Now, don't ask me how much you learn, how much they'll pay. Again, it differs from country to country and everything. You need to experience it yourself and see that exactly how much YouTube pays off. Again, different for 10 lakh views. Usually for 1 million views in some countries is $400, some countries 600, some countries 700. Again, it differs from country, country to country, continent to continent. Again, you have to be the content creator and experience and see it yourself exactly how much YouTube exactly pays off. Again, algorithm is a bit complex, so it keeps differing, it keeps changing all the time. Okay. Now on the left hand side, after the earn part, audio library is there. So if you go to audio library, you will be able to see multiple audios here. I mean, n number of audios, thousands of audios would be here, which you can actually see, which you can actually use it for your videos. You can just go in and just type in, download it and you can add it to your video in your video editor and you can use it. But one thing you need to be aware of, okay, one thing you need to be aware of, that is the license type. As you can see, license type. So here the license type is no attribution is required. Okay, and in some the license type would be attribution is required. Okay, so here as you can see, no attribution is required. In some there would be like attribution is required. So what does this mean? Okay, so no attribution is required means that you can use this audio. Okay, or let's talk about attribution is required. If this audio has something like attribution is required, then when you use that particular audio in your description, in your video description, title and description is there, right? In your description, you should credit them. Now, for example, view details are there. You can use this audio track. You may not be able to this one. So here, let's say that attribution required, right? So all these are CC, attribution are required. Now, if I click on video details, here they are saying that you can use this audio track, but in your particular description, you have to paste this. You have to copy and you have to paste this. Simple. You can use this audio, no problem. But in your description, at the end of it, wherever you would want, you just need to paste this. But if the attribution is as not required, then you don't need to copy and paste anything. You can directly use this particular audio. Okay. So these are the few things. Again, as I have said, for all the modules that we are learning, it's all about practice, right? Start creating your content. I mean, whatever content you would love to create a channel, start uploading it, right? So then probably again, you guys might know a channel called Mr. Beast, right? So again, what he says is he did not get any kind of views or any kind of recognition for his first 500 videos, right? So 500 videos, even after uploading 500 videos, he didn't get any kind of recognition. Then only people started recognizing him, a few things. Then and now he is kind of like, the number one YouTuber in the world, right? So basically, that's how things work. So more and more content helps you a lot. So now let's just see if you want to, these are the steps: keyword placement. We have learned this: value, emotion, trust, intro video. Have an intro for your video. Best 8 to 10 seconds first for your video, which will make people stay there for a longer period of time, right? So next one, increase your subscribers. How you can do that? Just a few things. Again, no one can say that if you follow this, it is going to increase. It is not, but a few steps which has proven successful for a lot of people. Create more content. I gave you an example of Mr. Beast, right? Create more and more content again and again and again. At the start, share it to your family, friends, ask them to share it to others. Like, ask them to subscribe, your family, friends, get more and more subscribers in that way, so that, I mean, it reaches maximum number of people. Use your existing social media, right? No, multiple social media, just like off page optimization, how we did. Create multiple social media channels and start sharing all the videos that you have created and uploaded on YouTube. Create more shorts. It's the age of shorts now, right? So people love shorts. So create more and more shorts as much as possible, so you'll get more and more views and more people to your channel. Google ads, again, if you have some budget, side budget of your own, try creating some Google ads. Like, try running some Google ads, video ads, so that people will click and they come to your channel and watch your videos. And influencers, right? If you have friends who are influencers, or if you can collaborate with some influencers, try to collaborate with them. They will promote your channel, you will promote their channel. Again, in through that collaboration, you will be able to increase your subscribers as well, right? So again, these are the few things that you can like, follow in order to increase. Again, it's you have to be, it's a marathon, guys, right? So unless and until you create a content which goes completely viral, which happens one in a billion probably, right? So unless and until you are able to do that, you're lucky enough to do that, right? It's a game of patience, right? So creating content, more and more content, and being patient about it, and thinking long term, and not being too desperate about it. Okay, great. So hopefully this brief session about it, basic session about it, was good enough for you to take that first step in exploring YouTube. Okay, if you have not already done that, explore it, create more content. I mean, which whatever you are passionate about, let it. I mean, bring it out and let people see that as well. Okay, great. So it's already at 5. So we'll take a 10-12 minutes break. So once we come back, we will continue with our next module. Okay, great. So we'll take a 10 minutes break, guys. Right. So after that, we will continue. Okay, guys. Right. So we'll continue. Great. So I'll share my screen. Right. So next thing. So let's talk about Facebook, right? So when it comes to Facebook marketing, right? So especially organic marketing, right? So not paid advertisement. So Facebook ads and everything, the whole process and everything, it's pretty much similar to Google ads. What we saw, just a few difference in the tools here and there, right? So once you get exposed to that, you will be able to relate that easily to each other, right? So especially when it comes to organic marketing of Facebook, right? So there was a time when Facebook used to thrive, like, through organic marketing, right? So a lot of people used to get very good results out of organic marketing. Organic marketing, again is just like our SEO, organic, right? So wherein we don't pay any money, but by posting good content, again, we get very good results out of it, right? As years went by, as a lot of different social media platform came in, as users also increased a lot, it came to Facebook, and a lot of algorithm changes also happened, right? The results started coming down. So for example, even if you have 1 lakh followers on Facebook, and if you post something on your business page, hardly 1 or 2 thousand people will be able to see that. So that's the kind of algorithm Facebook works on. Not all 1 lakh people who follow you will be able to see the post that you do, right? So that's how it works nowadays, especially on Facebook. But still, organically, when you're doing marketing, there are a few like, tricks and trades, a few things that you can do and you can use, right? In order to reach more people and get the kind of results that you would want. Obviously, like 5, 10 years back, the kind of response you used to get now, maybe you won't get, but again, nonetheless, it is a platform which has more than like, almost 2 billion users. So you cannot ignore that. You need to be active on this particular platform, especially for your clients, and you need to strive harder for results to be much better, right? So Facebook, again, first, in order to market on Facebook, you need to have a business page, right? So without a business page, you won't be able to market on Facebook, right? So again, let's understand a few screenshots and everything I have here. So this presentations will be attached with the LMS recording as well. So LinkedIn, Facebook and YouTube together in one presentation it is. So you can go through that. Facebook page creation and optimization, right? So again, in order to create a page, you need to have a Facebook account. Without having a Facebook account, personal account, individual account, Facebook individual account, you won't be able to create a business page. So first step is creating a Facebook account, individual account. So all of you obviously know that. Now coming to the page creation, as you can see, click the menu button in the top right hand corner and select page for the page creations, right? So I've attached the screenshot. So when you are creating a page, so it will be much easier for you to go through it and understand it properly, right? So once you create a page, once you click on create a page, this is what you are going to get, right? So on the left hand side, as you can see, there are a few things. Let's just understand it, right? First one is the page information. This is your page name, right? So this is very important. This is required. So whatever your business name is, so make sure you provide that in the in the page name format here. Okay. And the second one is the category. As you can see, page name and then category. As you can see, the category here. So category acts as a keyword. If someone is searching on Facebook for a certain business with a certain category with that particular keyword, okay, so it will start showing here, right? So on the middle here, right, below the page name, there is a category. So make sure you choose a category, and here the description. Again, just like in SEO, just like in YouTube, how it works, the title and description. So the title is your page name. So if someone is searching for your business name, so make sure you do that. And category is which category your business belongs to. Again, that acts as a keyword as well. So mention that, and your description as well, right? So in the description, you can mention your keywords, what your services, your different category services, products that you are selling. You can just mention that in brief, saying that what exactly you do, right? So this is the service you provide, or these are the kinds of products you are selling. So in description, so make sure you provide that. Okay, that is your page name, your category, and your description. So these are the three main points that you have to mention in your page creation. Apart from that, on the right hand side, there are two important sections. One is your profile picture, the other one is your okay, sorry about that, right? So as you can see, your profile picture, as you can see, in smaller size here, and the bigger picture here in the backdrop. Okay, so here in your profile picture, so make sure you put many a times what happens, the best profile picture for any brand would be its logo. Okay, if you're creating a page for your brand, make sure in the profile picture you put the brand logo here, and here in the backdrop make sure any products or services that you are selling, okay, make sure at least their pictures or their descriptions in brief, or the name of the service or the product, you create it in a kind of a important or a beautiful image, and you mention it here in the backdrop. So again, apart from your page information on the right hand side, your profile picture and your picture here in the backdrop, so these two pictures, so make sure you provide that no matter what. It's a compulsion. Okay, so once this is done, next step is, as you can see here, your cover picture and your profile picture. So here your logo, very important, and in the backend picture, so as is the cat service, this one, right? So as you can see, a cat is shown here. So whatever your product service are there, so make sure it is very much clear. Just by looking at your cover photo itself, they should be able to know exactly what you are about, right? Not, don't include huge text in that particular image so that people have to read everything. No, that you will provide later in the details of the companies and everything, right? But here, in brief, if you can provide anything, the name of the product or the picture of the product, service, whatever it is, right? If you are able to provide that, it will be great, because just by seeing this, people should be able to understand, okay, exactly what this is about. Then coming to the settings section, as you can see, 7 steps left. Provide these details, right? These are must details for any businesses. Okay, website address. If anyone comes to your particular profile, Facebook profile or your Facebook business page, if you want to know more about the company, more about the product, services, then he would like to navigate to your website. So that's why website information, the name of the website, the link of the website becomes very important. So add your website address. Next, location info, right? Just like local SEO, how we learned, right? Just if anyone wants to search for any particular products or services within their locality, they would easily be able to track you, and Facebook should be easily able to suggest your business name to them if they are looking for that particular products or services, right? Location info, your business location, your business hours. Again, people will be able to know when you're open, when you're closed, whether you will be able to provide services in these particular hours. Again, business hours becomes very important. Add a menu tab to your page. Yes, I mean, if you are into food business, again, menu tab becomes very important. So if you're not, then again that's not needed. Phone number, again, if you need someone to directly call you from your business hours business page, then again phone number becomes very important. Messaging preferences, again, do you want them to directly contact on your WhatsApp? So this is again much preferable by a lot of users. A lot of users prefer these options wherein they can just click on that and directly contact you through WhatsApp, because they are using their WhatsApp continuously, so it will be much easier for them to contact them. Add an action button again. Action button is nothing but if you want them to directly visit your website, if you want them to directly go to your product page on your website, your service page on your website, or your contact information on your website. So wherever you can add a button and you can add that website link here, wherein just by clicking that, they will be able to go to the your desired landing page. Okay, so these are the information which are must add for any Facebook business profile. You cannot say that I will add a few information, I'll remove a few information and stuff like that. No, these are the information that are must for any Facebook profile. Okay, if a client comes to you and says that create a business page, so you start off with this, right? So you start off with create a page, then provide all the information, then add the pictures which are very important, then provide these information which are a must. Now, a few tips. One is your username. Username is very important, guys. This is something unique. No two business page can have the same username. Okay, so if you are putting a username as 1234, for example, right? So if someone else has already taken that username, you cannot take that, right? Username is something unique for every business. So research and see what are the target, what are the keywords that people could be searching for related to your company, your products and services, and see, try and see here whether you are able to get that username. Okay, make a list of 10, 12 usernames that you would want, which people could be searching for related to your business or services. Then make sure you try all of those, and probably and hopefully one of those wouldn't be taken by anyone, and you would be able to use that username. Okay, so again, these are the few tips when you are creating your business page, and these are the must do's that you have to make sure you do when you are creating your business page, right? Now, once you have created a page for yourself or for your client or for anyone, right? So once you have done that already, next what, right? Next starts marketing, right? So when you're doing organic marketing, when you're not doing any Facebook ads, but organic marketing, what are the different things that you have to keep in your mind? Let's just go through those points one by one, right? Just a few points to remember. Again, there might be a lot more things that you might come across when you are actually doing it. That's great because it's a changing world. A lot of different strategies, new strategies comes into place each and every day. So again, it depends on where you are at and what you're doing, right? First one is invite friends, right? So again, this is important, right? So when you create a lot of, I'm sure in Facebook, you will be getting a lot of requests from your friends to like certain pages, right? You also have to follow it at the start, just like how I said about YouTube, where you have to request your family and friends to subscribe first, watch videos first, just to get that initial traction. Here, the first is invite friends. So Facebook as a business page has an option as invite friends in its settings. So you can go and invite all your friends to your personal account, whoever is there, your friend list in your personal accounts, ask them to like the page, right? So more people like the page, more traction you are going to start getting, right? Always boost your post. There's an option known as boosting your post. This is where it's not organic because you are paying some money to boost your post, right? But at the same time, it's very important because by boosting post, you will be able to reach maximum a lot of people. And next time when you do organic posting, right, there is a possibility that that post will be shown to people who have already seen your post, through the boost post activity that you have done, right? So keep some budget. Tell your client keep some budget for boosting posts, saying that maybe for a boost post, maybe 500, 200, 300, 500. From now and from time to time, you keep boosting your post a little bit, so that in future, when you're doing organically, when you're not boosting, when you're posting a lot of things, the reach would be a little bit higher, right? So the third one, self-explanatory and very important one, create engage worthy content, conversational and meaningful content. It might be just an image you are sharing, it might be a video that you might be sharing, just hashtags that you might be sharing to people, right? So just anything you're talking about with the text content, right? Make sure it's engaging, where make sure it's not just one sided, where you are open to hearing people views as well, right? People should think that, okay, this individual is sharing content where he wants our views as well, so that people will start engaging. More people engage with your content, more Facebook will feel that, okay, this content of this individual, of this business page, whatever it is relevant enough. More people are talking about it, so whatever is posting in the future as well, let us make sure that it reaches more people. The algorithm works in a very complex way, wherein it sees that more engagement, it means that it's more relevant, right? So it's as simple as that. So create engage worthy content, get people talking. Again, similar thing to engaging, where people keep talking about your content, your business, your products, your services, right? So wherein they will share your content more and more, they will talk about your content more and more, wherein it will start reaching not only the group of people that follow you, but also apart from that, other people that you would want to target as well. It should start reaching them as well, right? Again, so get people talking, this is very important, one thing. And another one, the fifth point, interact with your followers. A lot of companies fail to do that. Even companies who have lakhs and millions of followers, sometimes they just get negligent, get lazy, and they don't care about for their followers. And going forward, one day they will see that their follower count has reduced a lot over a certain period of time, right? So interact with your followers. Followers want that. They don't only want to see your content, what you're doing, but also they want to feel like, they are part of your journey as well, right? So whatever they are commenting, try to answer. Whatever, if they have any questions, try to answer that. If they have any positive, negative reviews, whatever kind of reviews, try to reach out to them and try to solve their issues. So all these things matters a lot when it comes to followers as well. Just for example, so yeah, again, all these, Ritika, all these different platforms are integrated, right? So if you're searching on Google, online platforms get to know that you are the person who are interested in Google. Again, Facebook is also part of the search engine itself. So all those ads run on social media as well, right? So those ads will be shown to you because you are interested. You are in an in-market segment. Remember, in Google Ads, we chose in-market segment. You are in an in-market segments in to buy shoes. So it knows, the whole online world knows that you are in the market to buy shoes. So the relevant ads will be shown to you. Okay. Hope it is clear, Ritika. Yeah. Right. Interact with your followers, right? So next one, avoid fishing for engagement. Again, this is just like a clickbait that we talk about, right? Spoke about, wherein you show something and something else would be there when they actually go to a certain landing page. So don't do that, because again, it takes a lot of time to build trust with people. But in order to like this, okay. See, Ritika, some kind of other framework in the sense, see, all these social media platforms are also part of Google search engine. They also run in Google search engine, right? So all these social media are part of also part of what Google is doing as well, right? They have their own ads, okay, which they run, and they get the details again online through which Google gets its details. They also get the details from those platforms itself, right? If someone is running, if Nike is running, the ads, let's say on Google, it will also be running ads on Facebook. So Nike will get the information that this person is interested in buying this particular shoes. It will get to know, and once when it is running remarketing campaign or when it is targeting certain customer, so through social media also the same customer will be targeted, where social media also will have the information that this particular individual is interested in this product, right? So again, the framework algorithm works similarly backend when it comes to retargeting people with similar interest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming to that, Surya, Teja, 1 second. Next, avoid fishing for engagement. As I said, don't fish for engagement. Don't like, it takes a long time to build trust, but just through a few wrong moves, you will be able to lose a lot more followers. A lot of people have experienced that in social media. Do not do that. Post more often. Again, more videos, more content, more and more, and regularly. If you're doing that, it is much better for you. And Facebook likes that as well. So if you are regular in whatever you're doing, it will try to push your content. Post native content in the sense, as I said, what's native marketing? It's in the local language, right? So if you want to market, if you want to post content, especially for people of Karnataka or Tamil Nadu or Andhra or Telangana, right? So post content in their native language, right? So native content, which will in turn get you more interaction, right? So more and more engagement you are going to get, because not only in the metro cities but also two-tier cities, smaller towns, a lot of people are using a lot of social media, right? So if you want to target them, then again native content is the best way to go for, right? So again, native content, if you create, let's say, an image in English, create the same image in, let's say, your target market is Karnataka, to create the same image in Kannada, right? So again, whatever you're trying to communicate, I mean, do that in Kannada. If you're doing in Andhra, do that in Telugu, right? So basically, in different regions, if you are trying to target with your content, so make sure you create content in their native language as well. So post native content. And the last one, keep Facebook on people on Facebook. So what happens is usually a lot of us when we create videos for YouTube, when we upload it on YouTube, when we want people to see that video, we just take the YouTube link and put it on our Facebook page as well, right? So what happens here, when someone clicks on that link, he goes away from Facebook to YouTube, right? So you are taking people away from your Facebook page, right? So that you can do, you can post the link. Apart from that, you can upload the same video on Facebook as well, right? Wherein people from Facebook will stay on your business page for a longer period of time to watch that video. So your engagement of your Facebook page is going to increase, right? So this is what Facebook wants. Facebook doesn't want you to take people away from its platform. No, what it wants is, it wants you to keep people on its platform for a longer period of time, right? So I've seen this mistake done by a lot of people, wherein in order to grow their YouTube this thing, they just post the link so that people go to YouTube. That's good. Your YouTube this thing will increase, but at the same time, you have an option of uploading that video on Facebook as well, wherein apart from the link, wherein people will watch that video on Facebook, and the engagement will also increase. Okay. So again, these are just a few points. These are just a few points that are there. that I wanted to share with you people, which have worked really well over the years for a lot of people. Right. So you just have to be patient and you have to keep trying it again and again and again, doing it again and again. It's a repetitive process. And hopefully one day you will be able to see those results. Okay. So those were the two models for us today, Facebook and YouTube. Hopefully you have gained some insights over these and you will start your own maybe channel in the future, Facebook page, business page in the future, I mean, whatever business you might be associated with. Okay. Right. So these are the two models. So someone asked me, when is the last class? Last class would be on Friday. Friday would be the last class, right? So we have two more sessions tomorrow and day after. Okay. And we are going to have one assessment. Okay. So whatever we have learned till now, till today's class, right? So it will be included in the assessment. So make sure you prepare yourself, right? So any question, guys, before we break for the day? Any questions? Again, we'll continue with a few this one. Yes, Surya, most probably tomorrow could be the assessment. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? Anything anyone has before we break for the day? Yeah, the next assessment would be the final assessment, Ashfaq. Many questions? Any questions? Anyone? It's not a breach of privacy, Ritika, because online, whatever you're doing, first you accept all the terms and conditions without reading it, right? How can it be a breach of privacy? So everywhere you go, terms and condition policies would be there, and we just agree to that everything, and we just want to go ahead, right? So it's not a breach of policy. You're giving them permission. Yes. Oh, right. Any more question? Any question? That's why we say, right? So online, whatever you're doing, right? So read it once before you accept anything, right? So, right. But it's so long and it's so confusing. You won't understand that, and we just like no, what's gonna happen, right? So basically, we accept it. Great. So no more question, guys. Any questions? Anyone? Okay, great. So and Chandana, I will share this PPT with you so you can upload it with the last 2, 3 sessions videos. Okay.
Yes, Mayur.
Okay, great. Is this necessary to get certificate from HubSpot? See, Ashfaq, if you are able to get as many certificates you can get, that will be good for your profile itself, your resume itself. Nothing is necessary, but whatever you get is very good. Okay. When will we get the certificate? Again, XLR people will update you once we are done with the sessions. Okay. Great. So any more questions, guys, before we break? Any more questions? Okay, great. Thank you so much, guys. Please be prepared for the assessment. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mayur. Guys, hope you enjoy the session. Is there any queries for me? Let me know in the chat box. We know how do we get certificate on online mode or offline mode? We are going to send via your emails. So that is a soft copy. I'm sending the attendance link again. Whoever missed the attendance, please mark your attendance. And one more announcement I have that we are starting Python program and SQL from 27. So please register for that program. I'm sharing the link. MD, I wish we have to print it, I mean certificate. We are sending soft copy like a PDF format. So printing that and all as your wish. Pavitra from YouTube, when is the next assessment? Probably tomorrow. Guys, please register for the next programming, that is Python programming and SQL. It is starting from 27th. So inform to your friends, family members and colleagues as well and tell them to register as well. Ma'am, when is our last class? Friday. Srinu, how many days this session, madam? You are talking about which session? Python programming, SQL or digital marketing? I need a clarity. Python, it's as usual, 30 hours programming, 15 days. Mahendra, ma'am, assessment marks will mention in certificate. No. For participation certificate, we are not mentioning any marks and all. We are mentioning only our name and code. Abhishek, ma'am, when is the next test? Probably tomorrow. Punit, ma'am, when ChatGPT and AI class started? Punit, it is already started. This is the sixth day. Ravi Raj, assessment is compulsory for certificate. No, Ravi Raj. For participation certificate, attendance is mandatory. For assessment, we are giving separate certificate with surprise gift. Yeah, you don't have any queries means you can leave the session. Pravalika, ma'am, how many days session will be there for Python classes? 15 days, 30 hours. So, Pavitra, what is that registration link, ma'am? Um, that registration link is for, we are going to start one a program by 27th, that is Python programming and SQL. For that, I send that registration link. Please register for that program. Pravalika from 27th, yeah, from 27th. So guys, is there any questions? Samatha, ma'am, you can explain from basics about Python and yes, we are explaining basics and advanced also. Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am. If I attended 8 classes, can I get certificate? No, you have to attend at least 9 classes. So it will cover 60% attendance. No, like remaining 2 classes are there now. So you can attend that both also. So it will recover. Pavitra, it is 15 days attendance mandatory for the get certificate. No, Pavitra. 9 days, it is come to 60% attendance. 9 days you have to attend compulsory. Rahul did it, ma'am, attendance. Okay. Okay, then, guys, we'll wind up the session for today. Be prepared for the tomorrow assessment. Yeah, Rahul, I sent an attendance link. Okay, Rahul Kumar, about Python. Yeah, registration link you have to tell. Na? Yeah, I'm sharing. Shruti, ma'am, due so some problem, I have started my session from today, so I will get certificate. Today means it will come 3 days only, so you can't get certificates, Shruti. Sorry to say this. Rahul Kumar, I get any OTP? No, nothing you will get. Tejas I, ma'am, after registration, we got email for link, ma'am. Yes, yes, I, you will get after registration, you will get the mail to your mail IDs. So, guys, we'll wind up the session for today. Thanks for joining. We'll meet you on the tomorrow. Bye bye.